Imagine transforming a $5 thrift store find into a $500 payday. Welcome to the world of flipping on eBay. Sounds like a dream, doesn't it? But let me assure you, this isn't some fairy tale. It's a reality that many savvy entrepreneurs are living every day. What exactly is flipping? In essence, it's the art and science of buying low and selling high. But it's not just about buying anything and everything. It's about spotting those hidden gems, the overlooked treasures that others have missed. It's about seeing potential where others see junk. The beauty of flipping lies in its simplicity and accessibility. Regardless of age or background, anyone can master the art of flipping. All it requires is a keen eye, a little bit of research, and a dash of entrepreneurial spirit. Let's talk numbers for a moment. The profits that can be made from flipping are not to be underestimated. Imagine buying a vintage lamp for $10 at a garage sale, then selling it on eBay for $200. Or finding a rare vinyl record for $1 in a thrift store, only to flip it for $100 online. These are not isolated incidents, but everyday success stories in the world of flipping. Take the story of Jane, a college student who started flipping as a way to make some extra cash. She bought a box of old comic books for $20 at a local flea market. After some research, she discovered one of the comics was a rare first edition worth over $1,000. She sold it on eBay and made a profit that not only covered her tuition fees for the semester, but also gave her a nice little nest egg. Or consider the tale of Bob, a retiree who turned to flipping as a hobby. He spotted an antique clock at a thrift store for $30. Recognizing its value, he flipped it on eBay for over $500. So you've got a taste of what flipping on eBay can do. Are you ready to dive deeper? The key to successful flipping? Knowing what to buy. Now you might be wondering, how do we identify these profitable items? It's a blend of research, market understanding, and a keen eye for a bargain. Let's begin with researching market trends. It's not about what you like, but rather what the market desires. This involves staying updated with the latest trends and hot items. You might be surprised to find that what's trending today could be a vintage camera or a limited edition sneaker. The internet is your best friend here, with countless resources and platforms to get insights on what's popular and profitable. Next comes understanding what sells well on eBay. Not every trendy item is a hit on eBay, so it's crucial to understand the platform's unique ecosystem. eBay provides a Trending on eBay section where you can see what items are currently popular. Additionally, eBay's completed listings feature allows you to see what items have recently sold and for how much. This can give you an idea of the potential profit you could make from a particular item. Now, spotting a bargain. This is where your detective skills come into play. Garage sales, thrift stores, and clearance sales often hide gems that can be flipped for a profit. The trick is to know the value of what you're looking at. If you see a vintage toy marked at $5 and you know it sells for $50 on eBay, that's your cue to buy. Remember, flipping is not about buying expensive items, but rather about buying items cheap and selling them high. It's about spotting the potential in an item that others may overlook. To sum up, identifying profitable items is about research, understanding the market, and knowing how to spot a deal. It's about seeing the diamond in the rough and capitalizing on it. It's not always easy, but with practice and patience, you'll get the hang of it. Armed with this knowledge, you're one step closer to your first successful flip. Now that you know what to buy, it's time to make your first purchase. This step is crucial, as it sets the stage for your profits. So, where do you start? Well, there are a plethora of places to find items to flip. Garage sales, thrift stores, and auctions are traditional favorites. Online platforms like Craigslist, Facebook Marketplace, or even eBay itself can be gold mines of opportunity. But remember, the goal is to buy low so you can sell high. Now, you might be wondering, how do you negotiate prices? It's all about confidence and research. Know the value of what you're buying, and don't be afraid to haggle. Sellers often expect it, and you might be surprised at how much you can save with a little bit of negotiation. But negotiation isn't just about getting the lowest price. It's also about ensuring the quality of what you're buying. Always inspect items thoroughly before purchasing. If you're buying online, request additional photos or information if needed. Remember, a cheap buy isn't a good deal if the item ends up being unsellable. One more thing to keep in mind is shipping costs. If you're buying items to sell online, factor in shipping costs to your buying price. It's easy to forget, but this can significantly eat into your profits if not considered. So, you found your item, negotiated a great price, and ensured its quality. What's next? Well, it's time to make the purchase. Whether it's cash, card, or online payment, ensure you have a record of the transaction. This protects you and provides proof of purchase if needed. And there you have it. The buying process may seem daunting at first, but with practice, it becomes second nature. It's all about finding the right items at the right price and ensuring their quality. With a few smart buys under your belt, you're ready for the next step. You've got your items. Now it's time to turn them into cash. You've found the perfect items and you're ready to flip them for profit. But how do you go about doing that? It all starts with listing your items on eBay. But this isn't just about posting a photo and waiting for the bids to roll in. You need to put in a bit of work to make your listings stand out. Firstly, let's talk about photos. You want to take clear, well-lit photos that show the item from multiple angles. If there are any defects or special features, make sure to highlight them. Your photos should tell a story about the item and make it desirable to potential buyers. Now, onto the description. You want to be as detailed as possible. Describe the item, its condition, and any unique features it may have. Don't forget to include measurements or sizes if applicable. Remember, honesty is the best policy. If there's something wrong with the item, be upfront about it. Buyers appreciate transparency, and it can save you a lot of headaches down the line. And then we have the price. This is where your research comes in. You want to set a competitive price that reflects the value of the item, but also allows you to make a profit. Don't be afraid to negotiate with potential buyers. Remember, you're in this to make money, but you also want to make sales. Finally, let's talk about handling inquiries. Be prompt, polite, and professional in your responses. Answer any questions honestly and to the best of your ability. If a potential buyer makes an offer, consider it carefully. Don't feel pressured to accept the first offer you get. Remember, negotiation is part of the process. With these tips, you're well on your way to making your first sale. Remember, practice makes perfect. As you gain more experience, you'll get better at listing and selling, and before you know it, you'll be flipping items like a pro. Flipping on eBay isn't just a hobby, it can be a lucrative business. Once you've honed your skills, learned the ropes, and started making a profit, it's time to think bigger. It's time to scale up and build a business. Scaling up means reinvesting your profits back into your eBay flipping business. Instead of splurging on a vacation or a new wardrobe, you're going to turn that money around and use it to buy more items to flip. The more items you have, the more potential profit you can make. It's a simple equation, but one that requires discipline and foresight. As you expand, you'll want to diversify your product range. Variety not only attracts a wider customer base, but it also safeguards you against market fluctuations. Today's hot ticket item could be tomorrow's flop, so having a range of items helps ensure that you're always profiting from something. Remember, eBay is a marketplace with millions of users, and they're all looking for something different. Building a brand on eBay is another key step in scaling up. A brand isn't just a logo or a catchy name. It's about reputation, consistency, and customer service. Positive feedback and repeat customers are invaluable in the eBay world, so always strive to provide top-notch service. Prompt shipping, honest descriptions, and friendly communication can turn one-time buyers into loyal customers. Of course, this journey won't always be smooth sailing. You'll face challenges and setbacks. An item might not sell, or you might get a negative review. But don't let these hiccups deter you. Instead, view them as opportunities to learn and grow. Each challenge is a lesson, and each setback is a stepping stone towards your success.